Welcome to new viral drama, where Hollywood's glossy lies crack wide open and buried secrets claw their way to the surface. What just blew up online? Forget jokes or viral clips. This is the kind of bombshell that makes publicists panic and phones ring nonstop. Even Remy Ma didn't see it coming, and that says everything. When 50 Cent talks, you expect shade, sarcasm, and maybe a punchline. But not this time. This time, he dropped fire. And receipts. Or something that feels scarily close. No more subtle digs. He lit the whole building up. Word is 50 just pulled the lid off a twisted secret from Remy's prison days. Not just a scandal. This one could fracture her entire public image. This isn't about time served. It's about power plays made behind bars, hush-hush alliances, and one insane decision that flipped everything. So what really went down? What role did Remy play inside? Why was it all kept quiet? And why is 50 choosing now to expose it? This isn't just gossip. It's a full-blown PR disaster zone. We're talking, call your lawyer, scrub your phone, lock every skeleton levels of chaos. Strap in, because Remy Ma's whole story might be about to flip. And if even a fraction is true, this is one storm no amount of finesse can smooth over. Forget tabloid drama. This is raw, uncut, and buried so deep it should have stayed lost. But somehow, 50 Cent, the crowned king of petty, the chaos ringmaster, just pulled it into the light. Or maybe, just maybe, he's been holding this card the whole time. Before we hit the nuclear button, let's rewind. Connect the dots. This is Remy Ma we're talking about, the Bronx battle queen who went from bars to bars, serving time at Bedford Hills. And this wasn't for something soft. This was the real deal. According to 50, Remy didn't just survive. In prison, she ruled from the shadows. She was no lone wolf either. Word is she was part of an elite squad with serious clout, an underground sisterhood running the joint like it was chess. Called them the High Table, a kind of John Wick-style crew of prison queens. Each one supposedly held power like a mob boss. And Remy? She commanded the comms game, burner phones, coded messages, guard connections. Whispers say even the staff bent the rules for them, laid it all out. They weren't just doing time. They were running the show. Word is when Remy says jump, the block freezes. Nothing's confirmed, but the rumors are disturbing. One member of that secret crew vanished. No transfer, no release, no paperwork, just gone. Records sealed, whispers, buzzing and questions if Remy had a hand in it. No one says yes, no one says no. That silence speaks louder than denial. Then the creepiest part. An anonymous ex-inmate reached out to 50 with a chilling claim. Remy wasn't locked up. The prison was locked in with her. While the world cheered her comeback, red carpets and interviews, 50 saw through the act and hit back with a cryptic post, making everyone watch her page closely. This isn't a scripted redemption, but a remix no one expected. If you're rooting for Remy, wait until you hear what happened in Cell Block C. When 50 posted, the internet exploded. Twitter was on fire, Reddit turned detective, and YouTubers pulled prison floor plans like a true crime case. Why now? Some say petty, others say calculated, but there's a darker theory. A sealed 2011 prison report leaked, causing chaos. Allegedly, during Remy's time, a guard was hurt, an inmate vanished, and the event erased. The report is sealed. Names blacked out, but whispers point to Remy. Not confirmed officially, but 50 isn't denying. He's loving the chaos, dropping cryptic tweets and memes with a smug grin as fans connect dots. According to an insider, Cell Block C had a brutal brawl. High-level inmates, weapons, one sent to medical, another disappeared. Guards called it an accident. Paperwork lost, but Remy walked away unscathed. No charges. How does someone walk away? Clean? If true, this is more than a fight. It screams cover-up and power moves. 50 says this is the skeleton Remy hoped stayed hidden, the secret that could ruin everything. Now the lid's off and chaos spills fast. Just when you think 50's done, he says, Cell Block C again. And Reddit explodes with threads like, Operation Remy. People dig up inmate lists, blueprints, logs, hunts on, then leaks surface. Within 72 hours of 50's post, Forums flood with alleged docs, screenshots, and a prison phone recording. No source, just mystery. One clip froze everyone. Grainy, no names. A frantic female voice says, "I told her not to go that far. Now, it's going to come back on all of us." Real or not, no one stops listening. Too perfect. Too messy. Too Remy. Then a comment on a viral TikTok. No profile, no history, just one chilling line. "I did time at Bedford. I remember the night. Everything went silent. We all knew not to ask." Questions. That's when it hit different. This wasn't just internet noise anymore. It sounded way too real. Remy didn't have to yell or threaten, just gave a look and everyone knew what time it was. That vibe sparked a wildfire online. One chilling comment shared over 18,000 times in 48 hours had media frothing. Blogs exploded with sources, stories, timelines flooded with exclusive angles, and podcasters went to war over whether this was career-ending or just smoke. Meanwhile, Twitter turned into a madhouse. Remy exposed, 50 spilled cell block C. It was like the internet thought she caught another case. But here's the real twist: silence. Not a peep from Remy, her team, no statements, no shady tweets, no crying in the bathroom, IG lips sealed. In a scandal this loud, silence hits like a sledgehammer. When your name's trending for all the wrong reasons, you've got 3 moves: drop an apology, cry in the dark, or write your soul out. But staying quiet? That's the internet's way of saying, "Yeah, I did that." And 50? He was loving it. On IG Live, chilling like it was nothing. Someone asked, "You serious about that Remy stuff?" 50 smirked, paused, then said, "All I'm saying is some people leave jail, but jail don't leave them." Boom. End of stream. No follow-up, just that mic drop. The chaos went nuclear. This time, the internet's obsession wasn't just Remy Ma. It shifted to the missing inmate. People stopped gossiping and started investigating. Hardcore fans filed FOIA requests, real government paperwork, trying to dig up Bedford Hills prison logs from 2011. No logs, no records, no answers. That silence only fueled paranoia. Then things flipped full Netflix doc mode. A small YouTube channel with barely 10,000 subs dropped a leaked inmate roster. Guess what? A certain woman showed on the January list, but by March, gone. No transfer, no release, no paperwork. Erased like she never existed. Then came the creepiest twist. A supposed former correctional officer posted a cryptic TikTok. "I worked at Bedford back then. Things weren't always by the book. I'll leave it at that." Millions of views, account gone in 24 hours. No follow-up, just smoke and mystery. At this point, it doesn't matter if it's expose or echo chamber. Public opinion already decided something went down, and Remy was at the center. That silent act? It ain't maturity or grace anymore. It smells like damage control. Meanwhile, the internet's chasing shadows, screenshots, and digital ghosts. But in the real world, the fallout is real. A big-name daytime talk show quietly yanked Remy's scheduled appearance. Her team is nowhere to be found. No press, no interviews, no apology tours. Even a major music festival quietly scrubbed her name from the lineup. No shout-out, no drama. Just gone. Erased? Coincidence maybe, but to the internet that's straight-up confirmation. Even her diehard stans are starting to ask, what else is hiding in that past? Just when the scandals reached max volume, boom, another curveball out of nowhere. A self-proclaimed paralegal assistant jumps in with a thread sending TikTok and Twitter spiraling. They claim to have worked at a law firm handling criminal appeals, and while filing sealed court records, allegedly glimpsed internal docs tied to the Bedford case. According to them, what they saw was deep-sealed for a reason, definitely not meant for public eyes. Turns out Remy Ma's case had a classified motion filed in 2013, marked confidential, and labeled as a potential internal safety breach. That detail blew conspiracy Twitter wide open. Some believe it's tied to the infamous cell block C brawl. Others think it points to something uglier, a deeper cover-up involving shady prison staff and crooked protection. And guess who's still fueling the fire? Yep, 50 Cent. Still trolling, memeing, tossing cryptic one-liners like confetti at a funeral. He's not just stirring the pot, he nuked the whole kitchen. Every time Remy stays silent, boom, 50 drops another smug post. Every fan theory, every shady rumor, he's in the comments with popcorn. He's not explaining anything. He's dangling bait, and we're all biting like fish hooked on scandal. But here's where it flips. While everyone's stuck on the past, something real might already be unraveling right now. Sources whisper an unnamed government agency, one that hates messy headlines, connected to state institutions, is reportedly snooping around. According to a verified insider journalist's tweet, a formal inquiry into Bedford Hill's 2011 incident logs is underway. This ain't no Reddit sleuth hunt. This is government heat. So what does this mean for Remy Ma? Could her silence cost her more than a gig? Could new evidence open old wounds or worse, trigger resurrected charges? We don't know yet, but one thing's clear. This mess just outgrew the celebrity drama box. It's bigger, realer, way more dangerous. And just when it feels over, it snowballs again. Was Remy Ma secretly pulling strings behind the scenes the whole time? Or was she just another pawn trapped in a broken system that protects the wrong people? That's the debate now, and it's only getting louder. Timelines are shredded, fans, critics, Reddit sleuths, everybody's deep in the trenches. But behind all the noise and chaos, something way more serious is shifting in the shadows. Because once you start poking sealed files, hinting at buried reports, and exposing cover-ups inside prison walls, someone important always starts watching. And this time, it ain't TikTok drama. Real documents, not rumors, have surfaced. State. Officials are officially reviewing the 2011 Bedford Hills disciplinary archives. Why? Because, and we quote, public interest surrounding discrepancies in inmate movement logs has prompted internal review. Translation: the system's on high. Alert. They're not digging for truth or justice. They're moving because the internet made too much noise. They can't afford to look asleep while social media melts down. Now the energy around this case is colder than a solitary cell in January. Remy Ma and her inner circle are officially in scramble mode behind the scenes. Industry insiders whisper, her team is in crisis lockdown. No press, no interviews, no IG lives, just silence and lots of closed-door meetings. One insider allegedly close to her PR camp dropped this gem to a source. We had a major rollout planned. Now we're just trying to stop the bleeding. This ain't PR cleanup anymore. This is survival mode. Because if even a fraction of these allegations hold water, if even one redacted file leads to something real, Remy Ma might be facing more than public backlash. She could be staring down a whole new level of trouble. Hold up, we're not just talking internet heat anymore. This is full-blown career collapse. Brand deals gone, tour dates canceled, public trust evaporated, and don't. Act like hip-hop's immune. Loyalty runs deep until scandal hits. Then suddenly you're unbookable. That's the game. Word is some producers already pulled tracks featuring Remy. Collaborators quietly backing out. It's not personal, but it's all about optics. And 50 Cent? He's not letting go. Recently posted, then quickly deleted, an IG story showing a courtroom photo with one ice-cold caption. Sometimes the past don't stay in the past. No tags, no context, no explanation, just smoke and thousands of reposts lighting up every platform. But then came a twist nobody expected. An entertainment lawyer, speaking anonymously to a hip-hop outlet, dropped a major bombshell. Remy Ma might get dragged into the state's investigation, not as a suspect, but as a witness. That changes everything. Apparently there's a paper trail, real documents, not internet theories. Allegedly, a formal request was made to access interview records tied to a disciplinary incident from February 2011. Guess who was reportedly listed as a witness? Remy Ma. Now, if this is true, we're not in rumor territory anymore. We're standing on a legal landmine. Let's be clear, this doesn't mean she's getting cuffed tomorrow. But if state officials uncover misconduct, cover-ups, or shady staff protection, this won't just be bad for Remy. It could blow up Bedford Hills from the inside out. This won't just blow back on Remy. If this story sticks, it'll be bad for every guard, every official, and every inmate who helped cover it up. Especially if Remy wasn't just surviving the system but running it from inside. That's the real shift online. The gossip phase is over. This is full-blown suspicion. People are digging through old interviews like crime scene evidence, zooming in on every smirk, reading between every line. In one 2016 sit-down, a host asked, "Did prison change how you view power?" Remy smiled, looked down and said, "When you learn how to move in silence, you never go back." Back then, it sounded like growth. Now it sounds like strategy. And just when it all hit peak, boom, another twist dropped. A leaked 2013 memo surfaced online. It read, "Due to the sensitivity of the February 18th incident, involved parties will be removed from general population and reassigned under Directive 934. That's a real policy. The memo doesn't name names, but the date matches, the event matches, and fans are convinced this is the missing puzzle piece. If Remy Ma was involved in a violent incident that triggered inmate removals, and she walked away untouched, name scrubbed from records, no punishment, then this ain't just a celebrity getting lucky. This is institutional manipulation, polished, protected, and weaponized. And 50 Cent? He didn't gloat or say, "I told you so." He just posted a black screen with one line, "Truth always finds a my." It went viral in under 10 minutes. Now the fallout isn't just digital anymore. 2 retired corrections officers have reportedly been contacted for statements about their time at Bedford Hills. A watchdog group is pressing the New York Department of Corrections for full transparency. And in the ultimate twist of irony, the system that once protected Remy might now be the one exposing her. An indie filmmaker just announced a new prison drama loosely inspired by the Remy era. You seriously can't make this stuff up. So now, big question. Will Remy Ma finally break her silence? Will her team come out swinging with denials and press runs? Or will they keep ghosting the internet and try to ride out the storm in silence? The public is split down the middle. Some say she has to speak now, take control of the narrative, and shut it all down before it sinks her. Others believe silence is the only card she has left to play. Speak now and risk it all. But one thing's undeniable. Cell Block C ain't just a rumor anymore. It's a movement, a cultural storm, a messy, wild, unconfirmed hurricane of receipts and whispers that's bigger than Remy herself. And it all started with just one sentence, one post, one spark from 50 Cent. Now the fire is raging out of control. Whether Remy Ma lit the match or not, she's standing dead center in the blaze. So what do you think? Internet hype or buried truth finally clawing its way to the surface? Drop your thoughts in the comments, no filter. We want the wildest theories. You. Got a cousin who worked at Bedford? You heard something through the grapevine? Not saying aliens, but we're not judging either. And if this video made you gasp, rewind, or straight up question everything you thought you knew about celebrity prison secrets, go ahead and smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on those notifications, because if 50 Cent's not done talking, you better believe we're not done digging this rabbit hole. Oh, we're just getting started. See you in the next one.